Wow. YouTube sucks anymore. So bad. So bad. Anyway, howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. I'm back with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'm having a little bit of freaking problems with my chat. Apparently, when you open up the freaking emojis, you can't close them anymore. There we go. Wow. Freaking YouTube is so obnoxious anymore. Every time I turn around, they're changing something. For no apparent reason at all. I mean, I could see if it was something to improve something. I actually wrote them a nasty letter during this last update that they freaking did. They changed around. Well, they made it default to the new creator lab thing, whatever you call it. Creator's desktop thing. They made it default to the new one, and it took me probably a freaking hour to figure out that there was a freaking bottom menu thing said to use old creator. I didn't notice that for a long time, but it sucked because the new creator doesn't do the exact same things as the other one. I couldn't even figure out how to get into my chat anymore without going to the main screen after the chat was over. After the chat starts, you can go to your main channel page and click on the stream to go into the stream, right? Or I guess in the notifications there's an icon that you can use to click on to go into it, but you also can go into it through a menu item in your Creator Studio thing. That's what it's called, Creator Studio. There is a there was in the old one, there was a menu item that said live stream. Click on live stream, and it gives you 3 different options right there, right in the menu. It has a pull-down menu, or drop-down, kind of, or you can choose to go to a live stream setup screen. In the new studio, it's not called that anymore. It's something different. Oh, wait, I got 2 different things here now. Poison in the air. Both of these weren't here last time. I mean, well, this is just the daily one, but this, yesterday when I checked, there was only one, but I checked on another island though, so maybe that was the difference. Anyway, done with my bitching. Not. Okay, what is this? Spartan soldiers with heavy bladed weapons. Spartan soldiers with poison and with torches. This is what OcihEvE was talking about yesterday. Wow. That's just crazy talk. We'll have to see. It's with heavy bladed weapons and with poison. Why not just fire? Why torches? Anyway, let's see what the daily quest is. The daily quest. No, it's a weekly daily quest. Duh. Duh. Durr. Well, I've done this quest a bunch of times. It's the same lady over here, Wait, maybe, yep.
I saw the note you posted. What's the matter?
A man in the city will not leave my friend in peace. He's infatuated, truly. He follows her, begs her.
He's lovesick.
He sounds obsessed with her. Does she like that?
Of course not. What started out as a silly crush
course not.
has become something much worse.
Sometimes girls like
His
it.
words now make her think he will do her harm.
You want me to run my blade
Some
through his
girls
skull.
want you to
His blood should stain the earth.
crawl around on all fours and
I'm in.
act like a freaking
Then I
dog.
can rest easy.
You can leave everything to me.
Some girls not be happy unless they made a dude felt like a dog. I ain't gonna be happy till I grind your nose into the pea. Not literally. Not close. What was I supposed to do? Just knock him out. Left, right?
You're strong. Good. Gather your things and meet me at my ship. Best go collect.
Popolopopalemo. Popolopopalemo. Oh, there she is.
You again? Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
You've helped me more than you know. Take this.
You should join my crew. Why would I want her to join my crew?
That'll do.
Then she'll find out that the dude's not dead. That would not be good. Okay, so let's see what I got now. I got 78. I need 2 more. Okay, so I gotta work on these now. Ah. Oh, there it is. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. All better. Okay, so I was watching this this video today, as I tend to do a lot for no apparent reason at all. So I was watching this video, and it was about movies where they use where they de-age actors. Okay, if you even know who Kurt Russell is, I mean, he's a little bit before a lot of people's times nowadays. Historical location discovered. Huh. But Kurt Russell was a big time actor back in the day. He's also the father in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. I mean, he was a big actor back in the day, man. He started out in Disney movies, actually, when he was a kid. Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Pretty sure that was him. He was a kid when he did that movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was him. Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, where he was kind of into science or something, or maybe it was somebody else that was into science, but turned him into like a computer, you know. The Shaggy Dog, was that him too? I don't remember the original one. I think that was maybe that was. I know one of them had that was the Absent-Minded Professor. He might have even been in that one too, but Fred McMurray was in one or two of those also. He seemed to play Fred McMurray's son quite a bit. I don't know, but then when he got older, he played stuff like Snake Blitzen and Escape from New York and Escape from L.A.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
He played in a lot of good movies. Anyway, if you notice the starting of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he looks really young. And then when it finally shows him in the present day, not our present day, but the movie's present day form, he was a lot older. You know, he was freaking shit. Kurt Russell's probably close to my age, probably exactly my age, 60. And what they did is they used, he actually acted it out, but then they did computer enhancements to de-age him. Then they also use that same kind of technology in I think it was Rogue One. I don't know. It was one of the Star Wars ones where it was the one where they brought back the Battlestar, the whatever it's called, the Death Star. You know what, I'll finish talking about it now. Let me go do this part.
Please, stranger. I don't think I can walk.
Oh shit. This isn't good.
Do you think you can win?
Wow, that lagged me.
You can't escape! Malak! That's him! go!
Dude with that poison freaking arrow has got to go. Where's he at?
Die! Die! This is Malaka! Someone help!
Malaka? You're a Malaka. Sounds like a derogatory term. It's like he's calling me a wop. I'm not a wop. I'm actually a Greek. Anyway. Oh, well, you know, I'll finish that. What I was saying in a minute. Is that it?
You come over.
Just take me to my father's house. It's in the port of Gechries.
Where is that port at? Is it going to show me which direction to go? Come on, just show me. Just show me. Just show me.
This would be faster on horseback.
Will? I don't know where it is. Wow, why isn't it showing me on the frickin' mini-map? Or on the compass. I hate when it does that. Probably changed quests completely, huh? Oh, you know what? It was never tagged, huh? Is this it? Yeah, see, it doesn't actually, you can't tag it until after you start it. I should have been paying more attention, I guess. Okay, now where am I? Oh, I gotta go south. Let's burn your ass. Let's burn your ass. I'd like to just be on the back of a fiery horse, your face in its fiery butt. Anyway, where's that way? Okay. Anyway, what I was saying a while ago is that, okay, so that...
They said something about getting what they were owed,
talking.
but I have no idea what they meant.
You've never seen them before?
Come to think of it, they did look familiar. A group of bandits has been harassing the port I grew up in for as long as I can remember.
Are you done yet?
Come on.
Anyway, so what I was talking about a while ago was this video I watched about that them being able to use dead actors, which that's what I was getting at with the Death Star. It had Christopher Plummer, or no,
Off we go
not
now.
Christopher Plummer. Who's the other guy? Christopher Lee, or Peter Cushing. That's who it was. I always get Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, and Christopher Plummer, and sometimes David Warner all mixed up. They all played in a lot of the same movies sometimes, even back in the 60s. Especially Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. They always played like antagonists of each other in movies. Like in Dracula, I think Christopher Lee was Dracula.
Come on.
And Peter Cushing was Why? Wow, that's weird. Let me go under there. Was Van Helsing, is what I was trying to say.
Here we are, Potter's house.
Oh. Come on.
Going the wrong way, huh? Dang it. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This is gonna... Okay, there we go. These horses... You know what it is I got spoiled.
Off we go.
I got spoiled when I was playing Red Dead Redemption on riding a horse. I played that so much.
Onward!
And the horse was so cool and easy to deal with that in this, and especially in Witcher, In The Witcher 3, man, I cannot freaking handle those damn horses anymore. They're just so much different and just so lame. Put them on the ground. Darcy! Hey! How was your day?
So, does my enchanting rescuer have a name?
Alexios.
Well met. I'm Likinos, famed poet
I'm
of
a
Athens.
Likinos.
I have come to visit my dear pater and brother. Speaking of which, Timotheos, I'm home. This is the lovely Alexios. He rescued me on my way here.
What's he talking about?
Where's...
Somebody with dirty legs.
Father's dead.
What?
He was killed a few days ago by local bandits.
And this is how you tell me?
I need to prepare for the burial. I suggest you do the same. For saving my brother. If you're as tough as you look, I could use your help with something else before you go.
Can you believe him?
Can't believe you.
We all grieve differently. Your brother just lost his father, too.
Ever since Timotheos returned from the war, he's been different.
He fought for Athens.
For a little while, so did my pater. Now they're both fishermen. Or my pater was, I guess.
Give him time.
I'll leave the brooding to Timotheos. You're a mercenary, right? I want vengeance on my pater's killers.
Haven't you had enough bloodshed for one day?
That's why I'm hiring a Mystios to do the fighting for me. And my brother said he could use your help too.
All right. I'll stay and help. How should I track down the bandits Timotheos mentioned?
Their hideout is rumored to be just west of here, in the ruined temple of Zeus.
I'll make sure the bandits pay for what they did.
Odys. We will take off their
Timotheos.
heads.
You said you could use my help?
My father served in the Athenian military. He deserves a proper military burial in his Athenian armor. But that armor was stolen from our home not that long ago.
You want me to get it back?
No, my father said he saw the thief running out of town after he stole it. But the merchant should have some Athenian armor. Tell him it's for Diocles' burial. They were friends.
I'll get the armor for your father's burial.
Multiple quests. Hey, Playnth, what's up? What up? My day was okay. Started out pouring rain, but was sunny when I left work. Nice and dry, at least for a few hours. I know. Yeah, I saw it raining this morning, too. It's raining here. Ugh. Anyway, I wonder how much I'm going to be able to freaking talk about what I was talking about here. I don't know how long it's going to... I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's try to get some of it done while I'm running back and forth between these things. Or some of what I was talking about. Okay, so what I was talking about before that started is the software that they use now in movies to make dead people put into movies that they start in before, you know, and then like, okay, so what I was talking about is Peter Cushing being in one of the newer Star Wars movies. I think it was Rogue One when they brought the Death Star back. He was the commander of the Death Star, but he was also one of the commanders, like the final commander, after Darth Vader killed all of the commanders in the first movie. He was or when they blew up the Death Star in the original movies. But he had died since, so they wanted to, show that they wanted to keep accurate with the story. So they just CGI'd him in. But they actually used a real actor that looked a lot like him, and then they CGI'd his face onto that actor, right? Actually, they didn't really CGI it. Okay, so what they used is a software that they what I was talking about before is in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Kurt Russell was one of the he played the father of the main dude there, and at the start of it he was young, and when they finally showed him, like years later, 20 years later or so, or 30 years later, I don't know how many years that was supposed to be, he was, all old, because he's really about 60 years old in real life, and then he just played himself normally there. But when they showed him at the beginning of the movie, the software that they use, I think it's called de-aging software. Where the software actually takes facial features of somebody and makes them look like they're younger again, right? And especially in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it did a freaking great job, man. What I thought that they did when I first saw it is I thought that they took some old footage from him back when he was younger in one of his younger movies, and just CGI'd it in from there. But apparently he actually acted out in the movie, and then the software took over from there. And same thing with Peter Cushing in Star Wars. They used another actor that looked a lot like him, but then the software changed the guy's features to make him look like Peter Cushing. And it actually showed how they did it on this one clip inside the video I was watching, where they put the sensors on the guy's face while he's acting, and then all they have to do is get like a morph in copy of Peter Cushing's face when he was younger, and morph it right into it.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Yeah, let me save. So that got me thinking. There was a movie that came out a year or so ago, called The Dark Tower, and they used this guy Elba something, I can't remember his name, and he just does not. There was a big scandal, mostly because he's black playing a white character, because you know how freaking people get nowadays, especially SJWs and stuff. Well, it's like the anti-SJWs were getting on about this, because SJWs get on about non-gay people playing gay roles, and non-colored people playing roles that should be going to colored people, and things like that, right? But my problem is that I really thought that Elba dude, I can't remember, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He has a really hard name to pronounce. I really thought that he did a good job as Roland myself when I saw the movie. But I've read all the books, and it's been one of my favorite things for a long time. And when I read the book, and it even on pictures that drawings that are in the book, they have if you get the hardcover books, which I have, they have paintings that were made especially for the book that show what Roland looks like, at least what Stephen King pictured Roland to look like, and it was just about like I freaking pictured it, which was Clint Eastwood. And since the movie itself really sucked anyway, it was nothing like the freaking books. Well, a little bit like the books, but not really. So since the freaking... Oh, God. On fire. What the hell's going on? Oh, it's a dog.
No, you die! Grab your weapon!
I didn't work very good, did it? Oh, God, I'm gonna... Come on! Why would the blade... I'm gonna catch this thing on fire, huh? Oh, God. Anyway. I was thinking... They could use that same software...
A lot of Drachmi to their leader.
Why?
Ipatos.
What did you say? Anyway, what I was saying is they could use that same software and redo the Dark Tower movies as a series of movies, not just one freaking movie. That was the reason why they said that the Dark Tower movie was so different. Their excuse for it being so different than the books. Not talking really about the dude playing Roland, the main character. They weren't really talking about him. Just the whole storyline being so much different. The excuse that they used was that it was kind of a sequel to the books. It wasn't even actually about the books. It was after the books, right? This is something that happened after the books, which sucked because I wanted to see the actual storyline of the books. Has taken advantage of my generosity too many times. If he can't pay off his debts in drachma, get what he owes me in blood. Hypatos. Diocles. Anyway, so you know where I'm going with this, I'm sure. It's obvious what I'm starting to say, is that it would be really cool if they just did a series of the Dark Tower, starting with the first book, and each book be a separate freaking movie. And use Clint Eastwood. Have Clint Eastwood actually act in it. It'd be kind of hard, though, because he's old. I don't know what kind of physical shape he's in. If he's in good enough physical shape to do it. They could freaking just CGI him in as a young person again, you know? Because Roland actually looks old. Supposedly looks old, too. They could just make him look a little bit younger. It's just that some of the physical things that Roland does would probably be beyond Clint Eastwood's capability. But they could use another actor that looks something like Clint Eastwood with Clint Eastwood's permission, and then CGI in Clint Eastwood's face. You know, that'd be just so cool. Or, like I said, in the first freaking place when they said that they were going to use Matthew McConaughey as the Man in Black, why couldn't they just freaking use Matthew McConaughey in the first place just for Roland? That would have been just perfect. don't even know what I'm doing right now. So I was talking too much, as usual. In Aquaman, they use the CGI, that CGI, to make Nicole Kidman look really young. She looked amazing. Maze balls. Yeah, that's some cool software, man. There is a little problem I could see with it, though, is that if they, I think Peter Cushing would have been fine for them to use it for him, and so they also used it for Princess Leia after Carrie Fisher died. And I'm sure she would have, she probably, I think she had already okayed that because she was actually in one of the movies. One of the movies, you know, and she probably okayed it before she died to do that. But if it's a dead actor like Humphrey Bogart that's been dead for years, and they want to use him, to, like, say, to redo, make a remake of Casablanca or Maltese Falcon or something like that, they can't really get his permission, right? And maybe the movie is going to be way political in one way or another, like they do in a lot of the movies nowadays. That's pretty much what I've heard is why.
Found him.
Is one of the reasons why I haven't watched the last couple Star Wars, because I've just heard too many bad things about them. They're too politically correct, for one thing. And people don't understand what I mean by that a lot. It's okay, so they use female characters in the male roles in some movies, but the way they do it, it's not that they use the female characters in strong roles. It's when they make a female character, or say a person of color or something, and put them in a role that, say females is the best way to say it. If you have a female character and you don't make her a strong person, what you end up doing is you don't make their character a strong character. You make the male characters in the movie look weaker to make the female character look stronger. That's what I mean by politically correct. If you want to just have a strong female person in a role, like in, say, Wonder Woman, that's great, man. Freaking, that's a good movie. You have just a strong female role. But when you try to make other people in the movie look weak just to make your title character look stronger, then you're freaking playing towards the freaking SJW crowd, the freaking people that just want to make people look bad, you know, to make their own self look better. And I don't play that game. But so that's the ethical thing, though, that I could see about that, is that if, say, they made a remake of Casablanca, say, and Casablanca was a World War II movie, and then, say, they made him more sympathetic towards the freaking Nazis or something like that, that makes it political. And Humphrey Bogart, it would ruin his freaking image to some newer fans, you know? So that's an ethical problem that you would have when you do something like that. Is the person doesn't have the okay, doesn't give the okay to use their likeness. And you could say that their estate, whoever, you know, like their relatives or whoever gets money, the royalties or whatever for the copyrights on that person's, you know, work, you could say that they could give the okay to do it, but then that person might have a different idea, political agenda or something than say Humphrey Bogart. Say his great grandkids or something now has the rights to his image or something, and they might be freaking stone ass woke fucking SJWs or something, and Humphrey Bogart wouldn't want to be associated with something that they might give the okay for. So that's an ethical problem that you would run into with that. So yeah. I think the only way you could do something like that is to get fans of the person to okay the work, you know? Say people that really, really know, let's say Humphrey Bogart or Clint Eastwood, and say, yes, he would have approved of something like this, you know? Somebody that's watched a shitload of spaghetti westerns. Well, Clint Eastwood's not dead, so he could give his own approval, but hopefully he's not dead, is he? I don't know, unless I missed something lately. Anyway. This is dumb. You just need a Lara Croft type character and keep the men strong. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's what you do. You know, when you the movies that have the real strong female characters and that kick ass and stuff. Look at Sigourney Weaver in Aliens. Man, she was great, man. She didn't have to make the men look stupid to freaking be that way either. Although some of the men look pretty stupid, but then, but that's their character, you know. But it doesn't make every man in the movie look stupid. And I think that's the problem that people were having with that. I guess it's the last Star Wars, Last Jedi, is that the main character was a girl. I haven't seen the movie, so I couldn't say for myself, but this is what I've heard, is that the main character was a girl, but every single guy in the whole frickin' show was stupid to make her look smarter or make her look better or something. They were ignorant assholes and misogynists. I don't know what you want to call them. What the feminists would call them, at least. Anyway, we'll get back to this.
Yere, would you happen to have any Athenian armor in your shop? It's for Diocles' burial.
Timotheus can buy his father's armor back if he likes. Won't be cheap, though.
What do you mean?
Diocles sold me his armor not too long ago.
Timotheus said his father's armor was stolen.
Well, I have it here and I'm no thief. I also have another set of Athenian armor. Not as nice, but it'll do for the burial.
I'll buy his armor for 7,000. Buy the cheaper armor. I'll buy both. Do I even have that much? Hand over the armor or else.
I'll take both sets of armor.
Here's the Athenian armor. Diocles' armor is upstairs.
Do I gotta go get it myself? Dude, for that kind of money, you can go get it and bring it to me, man.
You should be ready to meet Dikinos and Timotheus at the funeral.
Why do I pay so much? Space so much? Why you space so much, man? Yeah, why'd I pay so much for just some cheapy-ass armor? Where is the... There's no marker. There it is. Nope, Clint Eastwood is still around and just released a movie called The Mule. He still got it. The Mule, is it a Western? That sounds like it'd be a Western. That'd be cool. or maybe it's about drug mules. It's like 2 meals for Sister Sarah. He already did one movie called with a mule in the title. I forgot all about that movie. Wow. Wow, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. That had Shirley MacLaine in it. She played a hooker that was posing as a nun. That was such a good movie, man. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Just the other night, we were talking on here about Clint Eastwood, because somebody asked me about where I got my name from, PaleRider. And so we were talking about Clint Eastwood, and I rattled off a bunch of... Are those dogs? A bunch of Clint Eastwood westerns, and I thought I'd named them all. I did not name 2 Meals for Sister Sarah in that. I forgot all about that one. Hey, Bruce, what's up? Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, you're different, Bruce. Hey, welcome to the stream. Bruce Ballerum. Ballerum? He's a drug mule. Yeah. I ate the Muffin Man. He was good with some butter and jam on him. He said, slap my buns with that butter and jam.
There you are. Do you have the armor I asked for?
Why did I get both? Just a waste of money.
I have your father's armor, Timotheus.
That's great news. Where did you find it?
I went to the merchant in town. The armor wasn't stolen, Timotheus. Your father sold it.
That doesn't make any sense. My father wouldn't lie to me. What matters is you got the armor back. Thank you, Misthios, truly.
You're welcome.
Now I just need an offering of oil for the ceremony.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It means a lot.
I don't know why I
should go dress my
bought
father.
both of those freaking armors.
Misthios! Any news?
I took care of the bandits, Lykinos.
I can breathe easier knowing my pater has been avenged. There's no chance those Malakas had any explanation for their heinous actions?
Your father owed the bandit leader Ipatos quite a bit of a drachmae.
What business could he have had with that scum? What matters is that they've paid for their crimes. Thank you, Alexios.
Now you can focus on mourning.
I should probably let
You tell that guy to
know
take his
about this.
diaper off and put on real clothes.
If you're staying for the burial, I'm sure an offering of wine would mean a great deal to my pater.
Timotheus asked me to pick up oil as well. Where can I find the offerings?
He did? I mean, you should be able to find what we need at the docks.
I'll be back soon.
TheBunaBug, what's up? Oh, what the hell's way out there? The offerings. Oh, what just happened? So the offerings are in Corinthia. They are in the east part of the plains. Cranion, whatever. They are at the sea captain's docks. Oh, wow. We got to kill people to get offerings for a dang funeral? That's just not right. Maybe I can sneak in without killing anybody. Or maybe I want to kill everybody. They all must die. Is that it? Oh, there's another one. Let's see the chat. Like this game? Yep, pretty good game, man. Had a nasty exam in statistics today, and I'm spent. Missed coming to the streams. Yep, we hadn't seen you for a week, huh? Figured you were working hard at school. How spent are you? Good luck in your exams. Yep. Good luck with them grades. Three-hour exam. Definitely need good luck. Was a tough one. That's a long exam. I invite you to just chill. I'll gladly accept that chill invitation. Invite. I better save. I don't want to see exactly what it says on here. A poet. Wait. I thought this one was about the poet. Poet of alleged renown, found out from his brother Timotheus that their father had been murdered. The brothers asked Alexis to help prepare them for the funeral. That's it. Got an apple of Eden, man. I don't know what to do with it. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Just be silent. Wait, did I didn't save, did I? That's what I went in here for. I'm silent but deadly. Wait, does that mean I stink? I'm silent, deadly, but I don't stink. I smell like a fresh tulip in a warm summer breeze. Wait, summer breeze? No, I don't smell like a menstrual pad.
Got the oil. I could get the wine, or just head back to the burial. That's both of the offerings. I should head back to the burial.
You know what? I should free the captives while I'm here. Well, let me go back over here. There was something good over here, wasn't there? You know what? I want to kill everybody. I just want to do it. Wow. I'm so laggy the last couple days. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. One, nah. 4, that's better. Yeah. That ain't working. Get off of there. Oh, that was just mean. Leveled up. Okay, let's see. What's this one? I don't have that one. Or I'm not using it, at least. What's this one do? What's this one do? What's this one do? Okay, what do I have that I'm not using? I don't... Let me do this one. And I want to try using it once or twice. But remember, I have it. I'll use it on this dude over here. Let you out of here. You're just going to run and get yourself in trouble. Watch. Watch. Watch.
My thanks.
My thanks there, Mythios. See, she runs right into the dude. Watch.
That was odd.
Are they going to try to kill her? I think that's it. Everybody's dead. Uh-oh. Before I forget, I dug a little deeper into Joker. It turns out a very young Bruce Wayne will appear as a boy. So, but no cape or cowl, like the TV show Gotham. The trailer you uploaded on Discord for the Joker looked ridiculously good. It's definitely on my must-see list. That's kind of trippy. Okay, so in Gotham, you know, Bruce Wayne's young. He's not really Batman yet. I think he becomes Batman at the end of this season, though, because this is supposed to be the final season. He just doesn't look fit the part really anymore. When he was younger, he was cute kid, you know. And he made a cute young Batman or whatever, you know. But now he's older. He just doesn't fit the part. He's too skinny, for one thing, to be Batman. And he's already supposed to be, like, I don't know, 19 or so. But anyway, so the Joker was the guy that played supposedly who the Joker's supposed to be in the future is younger than him. Is that Jerome, whatever? No, yeah, Jerome, huh? I don't know. So that when they get older together, they'll be pretty much the same age. But if the Joker's already freaking 50 or whatever, however old he's supposed to be in the movie, and Bruce Wayne's still a kid, by the time Bruce Wayne gets old enough to be Batman, which is what, about 30? Freaking the Joker's going to be 100, man. Well, maybe not that old, but still. He'll be on a walker. It'll be Joker on a walker.
How could you be so stupid? More bloodshed, Likinos.
Potter's death needed vengeance. I took care of it.
You took care of it? You really think you will end there?
Alexios, you agree with me, right?
I don't even know what you're arguing about. Revenge was necessary. Violence creates violence. Yeah.
Timotheos is right. Provoking the bandits was short-sighted.
If I recall, you were less concerned when you were getting paid.
Someone else's father probably just died because of you. Then it will be your head next.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What? No. Why would you say that?
You've been nothing but cruel to me since I got here.
You're a dick.
I'm sorry, Likinos. I just don't want to lose you too.
We only have each other now that Potter's gone.
We should proceed with the burial. Did you find an offering?
Brought oil, brought both offerings. Yeah.
I brought you both what you asked for.
Then thank you from both of us.
I can't thank Alexios myself.
Well, that dude's just a dick, ain't he?
I did what I could. I hope your father's journey across the Styx is peaceful.
Likinos, come. We must prepare the altar.
In a moment. I'd love to see you once more before you leave town. Please, find me after the ceremony.
See you around, Mistios.
If he's going to get gay on me, he might get my freaking the wrong shaft. I'll get my spear. Didn't mean that the way it sounded. That sounded homophobic, didn't it? Multiple quests accepted. I thought it was just one left. Career orientation. So something funky going on. Thinly veiling his desire to spend more time with Eaglebearer as gratitude, he offers to cook Alexios dinner and asks that he hunt deer to provide for the meal. Wow, yep. just needs to keep his hands to himself. That's what I was trying to get at before. Upon entering Timo's training, whatever, on the cliff, Alexios challenged an ex-warrior to a friendly sparring match. Okay, no wrestling. I know what the Greeks do when they wrestle. Well, see, this is just one big homophobic fest, huh? It's not homophobic to not want a freaking guy touching you, man, in that way. As some of these freaking SJWs would want you to believe. To each his freaking own, as long as they keep it to their own. Wait, what's going on? I gotta go out to that island, or where am I? Oh, it is an island. Okay, let me take one of these little boats. I keep watching the trailer. It's really good. I know, it looks really good. I had Darcy take a look at it too, and she even thought it looked pretty good. And she's not a real big Batman fan. Yelling, "I'm Batman" keeps me awake. I'm Batman. I always say that too. The Michael Keaton Batman. Hi, I'm Batman. Hi, I'm Batman. I can't do it right anymore. It is most original stories focus on the heroes. Not often you see one of the villains. Has me very intrigued. Yep. I know, from the villain's point of view. The timeline for Joker is a bit off. I still think it'll work. Yeah, it should work. I mean, who cares if the timeline's off? If you ever read the original Conan books and the Conan graphic novels, well, I don't know. That might be a little before a lot of people's time. I was reading them back in the 70s. They jump around in the timeline so freaking much, it's not even funny. So half the time their timeline's completely off. I mean, the original books, Robert E. Howard, the guy that originally wrote them, he did it on purpose, but he had a plan, and he kept track of all of it when he was alive. Where he would do one story of Conan, like when he was like 25 and he was a pirate or something. Then he'd do another story when he was like 18 and he was a drifter. Then he'd do the next story when Conan's about 50 and he's like king. and he'll just jump back and forth. He did that on purpose, and he kept the timeline consistent in his own head while he was doing it. But then after he stopped writing them and other people started writing them, they had the timeline all screwed up, and they didn't read all the. They should have went back to the original books and read them all. Would have made things good, but they didn't. Kind of like Star Trek Discovery didn't freaking pay attention to any of the Star Treks before them, you know. and the Star Treks kind of jumped around a little bit. But matter of fact, I started watching the new season of Star Trek Discovery today, and it's one of the episodes was actually kind of good, but the rest of it really sucked. Okay, hey, I don't got any of these guys yet. Anyway, let me finish reading the chat. That's so it maybe I should have done that while I was taking my exam. That would have been funny. That'll do, is what I mean to say. Brain gone. I blame the exam. Wow, I'm way behind. I'm doing the quest you just finished currently. Yeah. Level 45. What level am I? Oh, I'm 58 now. Dang. Got Bat Dance in my head by Prince. 89 was a good year. Bat Dance. Anyway. Vidman, hey, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. It's actually a pretty good soundtrack. Again, I'm a Prince fan, and I like Batman, so it might be a little bias. What, Prince did a soundtrack for a Batman movie? I didn't even know that. Oh, maybe I would have. Maybe I noticed back in the day when I watched the movie, but it's not nothing I remembered. I like Prince, all right, I guess, but I wasn't a big Prince fan. I could tell his music when I hear it, and I know 4 or 5 of his songs. I think he was a pretty cool character. His whole persona and stuff.
Water's pretty deep here. I should turn back.
Changing his name to a symbol, that was like genius, man. That was genius. What do you call me? You don't. This is my name. You just got to write it down every time you want to say it. Oh, wow. I'm not even on the right freaking island.
Alexios, there you are.
Okay, no nakedness, dude. Or the sparring might turn into real fighting.
Am I interrupting?
This is where I used to practice sparring with my father. After he retired to the fishing business, he lost interest. But I kept up the practice on my own.
Wow. Yeah, he's flirting. Why? I guess if you play Cassandra, then it might make sense to flirt, but or if you're gay, training alone isn't a challenge.
Sparring without a partner isn't a real challenge.
Are you trying to goad me into a sparring match, mercenary?
I might be interested in some friendly competition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Are you scared, Athenian?
Fine. Let's spar.
You don't think it's a good idea because he wants a bone.
Let's see what you've got.
Wow. Wow, he knocked me on my ass.
That's all you got?
I'm just getting started. Filthy Spartans!
Timotheus, are you okay?
Filthy Spartan. Wow, now he's trying to beat my
Mercenary, keep up.
ass.
Please, you're the one slowing down.
Wow, he's beating my ass. I was trying to be nice.
You fought well, Athenian. Timotheus.
I knew that was coming.
What are you doing?
No. Stop. Stop. No. No. Stay back. Get away from me.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Don't you get it? I might hurt you if you don't stay away.
You're not going to hurt me, Timotheus.
You don't know that. I don't know if I could stop myself right now.
Wow, I hate these time things. What happened to it?
I know you're stronger than whatever this is.
When I get like this, if I lose control for even a second, the terrible things I see myself doing.
He killed his dad.
Timotheus.
No, no, no! Stop! Stop!
Wow, stop!
Just calm down.
Like it's that fucking
Fuck.
easy!
You're safe, Timotheus. I promise.
With the lag, man, I
need to
don't
be
get a
alone
chance,
right
and
now.
I read slow, and it's
I'm sorry.
timed. I hate that. That is the worst part of this fucking game, man. Second worst. I complained about something else before, so that was probably the worst part. But God, man, that timed thing with the lag, it's like, if you notice when I was trying to change, first I'm trying to read it, and I read slow, and then I'm freaking trying to change it, and it was freaking glitchy. And that last time I didn't hardly even get it right. Almost didn't get it right. What now? Whole Batman soundtrack is underrated. The first Batman movie with Michael Keaton, Prince did the soundtrack for that one. The whole Tim Burton Batman movie soundtrack was all Prince. That was like 4 movies, wasn't it? Tim Burton did the first 3 or 4, didn't he? And all of them were Prince. Out of my head. Total ear candy too. I'm playing Cassandra. Yeah. Wonder Twin Power. Form of Batman and Catwoman. Batgirl works too. Oh, so for those who are not, I think Play, didn't you say that you used to watch Gotham, didn't you? I don't know if you still do or not, but so he has this girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Jim Gordon does, and her name is Barbara. And I always wondered, you know,
I can't take a boat like this into deep water.
I always wondered about that because, so, if he didn't have, I thought about this at the very first season when she was on it, and then like by the second season she turned crazy, or the end of the first season or something, she turned crazy, and he broke up with her, and I was thinking this from way back then. At first I was thinking, well, oh yeah, Barbara, that makes sense. He makes, because I know that Catwoman, whatever, her name's Barbara also, Barbara Gordon, because she's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
I don't want to be spotted here.
So I thought about that, and I was thinking, well, this must be the mother. During the first season, I said, this must be the mother of Catwoman. But then when she turned evil, I said, well, how is this going to work, man? Because think about it. If he has an ex-girlfriend named Barbara, you never, when you have kids, you never use an ex-girlfriend's name. If it even comes up, say your current wife is having a baby, and she says, "Oh, I want to use the name Donna or something," and you go, "Wait a minute, that was my first wife's name," you know, because it was in real life. That's just not right. You don't name your kid after your ex-girlfriends or your ex-wives or something like that. So I was thinking the same thing on Gotham, is now that they're broke up and she's freaking crazy, how's this going to freaking work? How does he actually name his daughter Barbara? But then it comes to light that in this last season she got pregnant because they had a little bit of a lapse of judgment, I guess, or he did, and slept with her, and she got pregnant. The one freaking time that he sleeps with her, she ends up getting pregnant. And she had the baby in the last episode, but she's still a criminal, and he's actually married to somebody else now. So that's crazy that Catgirl or Catwoman is the reason why you never even hear about her mother. What the hell happened to her mother? I always thought it was if you watch the original series, he's always talking about Mrs. Gordon. So I assumed that was his, that was Batgirl's mother, but apparently maybe it's her stepmother. Anyway, let me finish this. Batgirl works too. He's cuckoo. Even I get lag from time to time. Sometimes the game froze and had to force close it. Yeah, had that happen too. My brain has lagged during the exam, or had lag. I've been watching Gotham on Netflix. Yeah. Do they have the current season on Netflix? I've been watching the current season on Hulu. I didn't even notice if they had the current season on Netflix. They used to have it. When I originally started watching it, it was on Fox.com. The Fox TV website. But I think you actually have to pay to watch shit on there anymore. It used to be all free. If you watched, they would show it. They wouldn't show it the day that it came out, though. They would show it 8 days later. On Fox was always been like that on their website. Everything would be delayed for a week after it came out. So 8 days later, you'd be able to watch it. And now I think it's all pay for view now. My husband refers to his ex as Jabba. Took a few years before I learned her real name. Jabba's such a nice name too. Yeah. I just called my son's mom crazy bitch all the time. And everybody knew who I was talking about. Anybody that knew her knew who I was talking about. That's what I just call her crazy bitch. Yeah, last week crazy bitch called me and she got crazy. And we're going, yep. Naming your kid after an ex is just plain nuts. Welcome to Gotham. The current season isn't posted until after the season is done. I'm being patient. Oh, sorry, I gave you a spoiler there. Is she already pregnant in the end of last season, though? Maybe she's already pregnant by that time. Sorry about that. She didn't cheat on him with his best friend, so I suppose... Oh, she did cheat on him with his best friend, so I suppose I could understand why he's calling her Jabba. Yep, I've had exes that did that. More than one, actually. My daughter's mother slept with at least two of my best friends. I wonder, how did you have two best friends? Well, I had one best friend until he slept with my wife. And then years later, I had another best friend. She ended up sleeping with him, too. But the second one, she ended up sleeping with after me and her broke up, though. So, that wasn't as bad. But I told him, well, she's a freaking hype, and it's not, and it's heroin. And he goes, no, she told me she doesn't do shit like that. And I said, no. Look in her eyes. Look in her fucking eyes. It's hard to know. It's hard not to notice. If you look in her eyes, you could. And I told him exactly what to look for. They're glassy and like not there. She's like not there when you try to talk to her when she's high. And he came back to me the next day and said, "Oh, you're right, man." And he broke up with her. Yeah. Anyway, let's go try this one now. No spoilers here, I already knew. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering how that was going to work out. Why Gordon would name his daughter Barbara after being with a crazy chick named Barbara. Where the hell am I going? I should probably save again. That's a coincidence. My ex slept with my best friend too. Yeah. I've had that happen more than once, man. It was, okay, my daughter's mom did it. And my son's best friend, I used to go out with his mother. That's how they met. And she did that. Trying to think of all the best friends that I've had. Which ones of them have slept with my exes? Sometimes it's after the fact, though. It's after we broke up. But still, that's not good. Oh, when I was 15. It was one of the first real girlfriends that I ever had. I mean, I had girlfriends before that. But this was like the first real girlfriend that I had. This guy, I used to hang around at his house all the time. We'd sit around and get stoned and listen to George Carlin records and Cheech and Chong records, and also he got me into a lot of good music like Kansas and Yes, and he was into the more classical type rock and roll. Kiss, or not Kiss, Kansas and Yes, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and those type of bands. And we just sit around and get stoned and listen to that music or listen to comedy albums. And I started going out with her, and about a month into going out with her, they made up some story that her ex-boyfriend was talking shit about me down at this park that was down the street from where we hung out at. And he was talking shit and saying that he wanted to kick my ass and shit. So I freaking took off to the park looking for his ass. I was going to kick his ass. Don't you talk about me like that, you sucker. You know, I was going to kick his ass. Matter of fact, that dude looked like that freaking lead singer dude from Thin Lizzy. So I took off towards the park. I didn't get to the park yet. I took off towards the park, and then I decided I would stop by my house because I wanted to eat something first to get my strength up. You know, carb load or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Back then I didn't know about carb loading. But I went by my house real quick and ate something, and then I decided I'd go back and see if they wanted to go with me to the park. And I went back and I walked in because he lived in the garage of his house, and so I didn't have to walk into the house. I just went around the back gate and then walked into the garage door, and they were making out on the freaking couch, and his hand was down her pants. They just made up the story of the other guy wanting to kick my ass so they could freaking make out together or something, or I don't know. I found out they've been doing it for like a week before that. They've been every time that I wasn't around, they were freaking doing it. And what's funny about that was when I was 15 years old. They've been together ever since. I'd even noticed on Facebook not too long ago that they're still together. Just recently, I looked him up. So for some reason, I was thinking about him. I was probably listening to George Carlin or something and thought, hey, whatever happened to Juan Flores? And so I looked him up on Facebook, and I realized that they're still together. That was the first time best friend ever slept with my girlfriend. Not the last.
My dear Alexios, over here. Do you have a moment? I was hoping to have the chance to thank you for all you've done.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, it may be my day job, but there's more to me than that. I am also a very talented cook. Allow me to make you a fabulous meal.
I'd like that.
Great. There's just one thing. I'll need a little help hunting down some ingredients. Literally.
You're treating me, you said.
After all we've been through together, surely you can agree that I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You're no fighter? You're not a lover yet? Oh, hell no.
For how many bandits I've killed for you, it's pretty safe to say you're not a fighter.
I have to compensate somehow.
What do you need me to hunt?
This dish calls for venison. Any of the beasts wandering nearby should do. Meet me at the cliffs near the Ipermnistra camp once you find some.
I need to stay hidden.
Sorry, Pale. Sorry, Play. That sucks. I had an ex who cheated, but it wasn't with anyone I knew. Yeah, I've had that happen quite a few times too. As a matter of fact, okay, every girl that I've ever went out with cheated on me, except for two in my whole life. Every single one cheated on me, except for two. Wait, maybe even just one. My son's mother, my youngest son's mother, never cheated on me, but she's like the craziest one of the bunch. I don't think anybody wanted to sleep with her. That might have been the reason. She's the crazy bitch that I was talking about. I'm trying to think. I think there was one other person that never cheated on me. I was with somebody for 12 years, and I stopped partying. I was going through a midlife crisis, I guess. Might want to call it. And I just stopped partying. I was trying to get my shit together a little better. And
That's a start, but Likinos will need more.
and about a month later, well, she was saying that she was going to car shows. And about a month after all that, she just came to me and said that she wanted to break up. And I was actually all for it, because after I stopped partying, shit just kind of went downhill. Well, these guys are shooting at me. But then, about a week after that, she mentioned that... What's going on here? I'm getting it from both sides. Yeah, about a week after that, we were talking after we broke up. We stayed friends, but we were talking, and she admitted that she had been seeing some guy for about a month when she was supposedly going to these car shows. Wow!
You fucking coward!
I'm a coward? You want to die? Okay, you guys got to die. Where's that other one at? Where's she at? I can't see. Oh, whoa! She almost got me. Why isn't these burning her? Oh, because I don't have the burn anymore. God, I'm using poison right now. Didn't seem to be working either. Barbara is a pretty name. Sorry, Buna. That's not cool. But at least you don't have to face a face to recall. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not never good when that happens.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
I think they're all dead, dude. Why is there... There's a deer caught up inside this thing. Okay, that would be it. Where am I going? I always loved the game. Darslyn was the name of the Edge's ex-wife. Oh, the name. Oh, I thought, what did I say? Game? Yeah, guitars for you two. I can't even pronounce whatever that is. Named one of my daughters that, but didn't get to bring her home from the hospital. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. Feel up for a fight. Means dream. So it seems like a good choice of name for her. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Aislinn? Playing the example of that. Oh god, somebody's after me. Is these not turning into poison? My arrows aren't poisoned. They should be. Weapon damage becomes poison damage. That should work on all weapons. Both of these are that way, huh? Oh. You know what? Since both of these are like that, I bet you if I use this... This one. Might turn them. No. I think I'm going to change back to my other thing unless I need it. I'm sure I had the poison arrows working at one point like that without having to just change to poison arrows. Oh, let me finish this. So very sorry. Yep. She looked the most like me. Even had black wavy hair like mine. Her due date was St. Patrick's Day, so an Irish name seemed fitting. Yeah, my little brother was born on St. Patrick's Day, and my dad named him John Patrick Kelly. Kelly after an Irish setter we used to have, which is also an Irish name, and Patrick because of St. Patrick's Day. And our real last name is Liggett. My dad used to say Mick Liggett for some reason. I don't know why. He thought it was Mick Liggett, I think. But it's actually Liggett, because I looked it up. I actually have a copy of his birth certificate somewhere, and it says Liggett right on it. But he got adopted by his stepfather, and so that changed our last names. But yeah, when my brother was little, my dad used to call him that, John Patrick Kelly Davis McLiggett. Sounded really, really Irish. You used to make real bad choices in the women you choose to be with. Yep. That's because I was stoned all the time when I'd meet them. I don't think I ever met a woman that that I wasn't stoned when I met them, or drunk, that I'd went out with, I mean. Except for maybe one.
Did you stretch your wings?
Might be one or two. But most women that I ever went out with, I was pretty wasted when I met them. And that's probably why. So that's the lesson there. Just don't get wasted. Don't marry or have long relationships with women that you meet when you're totally wasted. At least not most of them. Well, you know, I guess a couple of them are okay. But the one that I met when I was sober didn't cheat on me. I met her when I was going to school. I stopped partying for about 3 years when I went back to school, and then met her towards the end, and I wasn't partying then. She never cheated on me. We just broke up for religious differences. She was a born-again Christian, and I wasn't having none of it. Especially when we had a big argument. I went to pick her up in my car, and a Rolling Stones song was on, and it wasn't even Sympathy for the Devil. That's the one that I could see her freaking having a cow about, but it was a Rolling Stones song, and she turned my radio off as soon as she got into the freaking car, and I said, hey, I was listening to that. I turned it back on, and she freaking went off on me about devil music and shit. And I said, what, just because they did a freaking song called Sympathy for the Devil? And she said, yeah. I said, have you ever listened to the fucking song? She said, no. I said, well, if you listen to the words, they weren't freaking really talking about sympathy for the devil. That's just the name of the song, and it was actually kind of the opposite. It's talking about all the freaking evil that people did in the world. Stop. When you stop partying, wait, what was that? When you stop partying, it means you are growing up, not going through a crisis. I know. It's a pretty name. Thanks, Play. I got giddy whenever I heard Sean Connery say it in Dragonheart. Oh, that was the name of somebody in Dragonheart? Pronounced. Still, I'm real bad at pronouncing things. Ashlyn. Or Aishlyn. Aishlyn? Aishlyn? Aishlyn. That sounds more Irish when you say it that way. Aishlyn. Either way is correct. Need a bow with arrow become poison fire. Thought I had something. Oh, hey Eve, what's up? Become poison fire. Oh, I didn't know they had something like that. Bree just showed me a song that I'm so far behind on reading all this, huh? Give me a song the other day that I love. Maybe you might like it. It's called Bank Account by Jacoby. Have a listen. Husby's name is Kelly, very Irish, just like him. Yeah. Yeah, you know, my brother, I think I've met one other dude named Kelly. I call him Kelly. He goes by Patrick now. He went by John at one point, but I've called him Kelly since he was a baby, so I ain't changing. But yeah, I've always called him Kelly, but I've only met one other guy named Kelly. Every other time I've heard the name Kelly, it's been a girl. And I thought maybe it was a girl's name, but then in Ireland, it's actually a dude's name, you know? But I guess in the United States, they decided they'd make it a girl's name. I know shitloads of girls named Kelly. Grew up with 2 or 3 of them. So catchy, isn't it? I love it. I love it. It's my jam right now. Definitely dance worthy with a little old school flavor. Got a bad feeling about this quest. Oh, I know this guy's going to try to get gay with me. Hope I don't have to kill him for it. I mean, just because he's gay, just as long as he don't don't freaking try to fight me because I'm going to tell them no. Your ex would love me. I'm a Catholic who listens to Ghost, Slayer, Black Sabbath, in addition to other fun style. Yeah, I know. That's why we ended up breaking up, because I couldn't imagine even freaking trying to listen to Black Sabbath or Deep Purple or Led Zeppelin or something around her. When I realized, man, that she is that freaking crazy about religion, I thought, oh God, hell no. I mean, it's one thing to be religious. It's another thing to try to push your beliefs off on somebody else. We only went out for about 2 months when I started realizing that she was that crazy about it. I mean, I'm religious myself. Or, I don't know if you call it really religious, but yeah, it gets a little bit crazy. And you can't even listen to music because it's devil music.
Beautiful view.
It certainly is. Did you manage to hunt down our food?
Here's the meat.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'll get started.
that just sounded
Please,
wrong.
Make yourself comfortable.
Here's the meat. Here's the meat.
That was delicious.
I told you I could cook. Was the food worth it?
Company is worth it? I don't think so. That's gonna start getting him to be gay with me. The hunt was hardly a challenge.
A few deer are no match for a mighty Misthios.
I wish I had your skill. And confidence.
Fighter or not, I'm sure it takes a lot to be a renowned poet in Athens.
I may have exaggerated my accomplishments as a poet a bit earlier. The truth is, I'm not just home for a visit. I ran out of drachmi in Athens.
Why lie to your brother about this? Or to me?
Because he's an
Timotheus has
asshole.
always been my father's son. In every way. They both fought for Athens, they both worked in the family business. Timotheus' path was never for me, so I left for Athens to strike
They're
out on
both
my own.
cis white
You're
males.
afraid of what he'll think.
He'll say it was irresponsible of me to leave in the first place. And he's right. I don't have any drachmi, or means to earn it.
You shouldn't give up on being a poet. Yeah.
If poetry really is your passion, then you should keep at it.
If you really think so.
You never answered my question, though. Why lie to me about your career?
Isn't it obvious? I didn't want to appear a failure to you. From the moment I met you, I knew you were amazing.
I am not amazing to you. Just a merchant.
I'm just
mercenary.
someone who's had to fight every day of my life.
Still, you saved my life, Alexios. I'll never forget that.
Well, I'm glad I did. This has been nice, Lykinos.
It really has.
Okay, you didn't push it. Good. You live to go be a poet.
I should check in on Timotheos and Lykinos at their father's house.
So I wonder what's wrong with the freaking other brother that I had to knock out. Looks like he's, I have a feeling that he might be the one that killed his father. From having some kind of PTSD or something. Getting raged. Impotent rage. Anybody play Grand Theft Auto 5? You go to to any TV in the game that's working. Usually the ones I think the ones that are working are the ones that are in your houses. And you can sit and watch all these freaking shows on the TV, and one of them's a cartoon called Impotent Rage. He's a superhero. It's pretty funny. Impotent Rage! Guy gets all pissed off because he's impotent. And then he becomes a superhero. Anytime some girl makes him hot or gets him hot, then he gets impotent, and then he gets raged, and then he goes out and fights crime or fights something. I don't know what he fights. I can't remember. It's been a long time. We're gonna check that out. Play. You haven't steered me wrong yet. Hubby hates his name because of it. He was accidentally put into a girls' PE class in freshman year. Hey, that might be fun. Could be like Porky's. You don't have to be on the other side of the wall to watch him undress.
What's happened here?
He was so embarrassed. I think most guys would like that. I think that might be why my brother, after a while, didn't want to be called Kelly. He started wanting to be called John when he was in his late teens, I think. And then now he goes by Patrick, and not just Pat, because Pat can be mistaken for a girl too, I guess. It has to be the whole name, Patrick. Shit, in Ireland, they just call him Patty. That would be really girl sounding. Patty, not Patty, but Patty. You know. So, what is this? One of the brothers?
This looks like one of the bandits that killed Diocles.
Oh.
Whoever did this didn't take anything.
There's the other, one of the brothers. That's the gay one.
Likinos, are you all right?
They took him. The bandits who killed my pater took Timotheus
Where did they go?
to the ruins of Mykine. Please, you have to help him.
Must be hard to be impotent. Ha! I need to find one more of those blue rocks. Oriors. Might be one over here. Let me go look over here. Usually around the cliff tops and things. There it is. Yeah. Oh, hey, and a dead guy. Okay. After I'm done with this quest, I can go back and get another boat. Fancy boat.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Oh, this is the camp already? Oh, they got a bear. Is the hunter girls? Yep, I think so. This isn't the right place. Where the heck is he? Why isn't that freaking big ass place over there? Ah. Okay, let's just kill all these girls first. Just for the fun of it. That didn't work, did it? Man. Wow. Wow. That was a bad move. Damn! Well, I screwed up. I screwed the pooch. Hey, did I save here?
I should be careful. High security
Oh,
here.
you know what it is? I don't have my right armor on. Going back to the fire. All fire, all the time. Fire damage, fire buildup. That's what I did before. I think if I turn this one on, I'll have all poison damage. No? Oh, wait, what did I just do? Ah. This one I have to change. But I still have to use that arrow. No? What the hell? Basic arrows become fire arrows. But this one makes weapon damage become poison damage. Weapon damage, not... Okay, not elemental damage. Very Rain of Destruction. Wow, that didn't do any good, did it?
The arrows came from over there. Totally clear.
That didn't work too good.
Any trail we can follow.
Oh, I didn't get the last one. Why? Or the animals. Okay. Come out, arrows! Wow, I should have did that when I was messing around. Wait, why? Wait, I'm not out? Why was that not working?
Help me!
Somebody else behind me! Oh God! What the fuck? I thought I killed most of these girls. How's there 3 more of them? It's like a lovely petting zoo. Change basic to poison 2. Yeah, if I could change the arrows to poison. But I at one point I changed them all to poison somehow. Everything.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Okay, how many of them are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5. That's where I screwed up a bit. What's going on here? Oh. Wait, how many? I only killed 2. Okay. And we've got 3 animals. 4 animals, huh? Wow. It's that stupid fence right there, man. I could get 2 girls and 2 animals if that fence wasn't in the way. Why didn't that freaking get the damn dog right in front of me? And the girl that I freaking just tried to kill didn't get taken out either, did she? I don't know. Wow. That was glitchy.
Destroy them!
I should have more fire resistance too. Go! Wow. That bitch is accurate. Ah! I'm screwed. Again. Why? Ah! Ah! She hit her own freaking own bear. Can I just like kill this bear? That didn't even kill it. Roll! 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 Wow! So fucking glitchy sometimes. I'm sitting here pressing the button to roll, pressing, and he won't even freaking dodge, let alone roll. How come I'm having so much problems with these stupid freaking one little spot? It's not even the spot that I'm supposed to be at. I just want to kill them now. They pissed me off.
There'll be trouble if
You know what it is the reason why I didn't freaking even hurt him hardly at all that time, because I don't have this armor on right now. Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd that dog go? Where'd he go? Fuck. Oh, they frickin' saw me already. I didn't think they would see me. I knew the dog would. Not all of them. Get up! Wow. It's really hard to do stealth with these hunter girls. Could have at least killed a few of these fucking animals first. Why didn't that work? Oh, I missed. Roll! 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 Fuck! I don't know if it's my controller or it's just glitchy, but I can't seem to freaking roll when I get hit anymore. Look at that. Look at that. That was my full force thing, and that didn't even work. Oh, it didn't kill her. Which one's the biggest one? I didn't even tag these freaking ladies, man. Where's the there's one with wow. Stupid dog. Shit! There we go again. Roll! Roll! Damn. I pressed the wrong button too. It screwed my old shit up.
No!
Wow, that didn't even kill her the second time through. Oh, yeah, it did.
Not so fast!
This bitch with a fucking arrow.
I will take your head!
Roll! Wow, I'm hitting the wrong button now.
Stop! Get away!
Yeah, that one's dead. That's the one I was trying to find. Where the hell was she at this whole time? Wow, I'm out of arrows, huh? Fuck. It's because I died after I made them that one time and I didn't freaking remake them. Ah, fuck. Roll! 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 Fuck! I hate that. Did she die? I don't even know where she's at now, if she didn't die. Did she die? I guess so. Oh, that was just too much, man. Let's find all the damn dead bodies. It's ridiculous. I think I was hitting the wrong button trying to roll. What really screws me up in this game is going back and forth between this and Witcher. The roll button in this one is this button. The roll button in Witcher is the A button. So the roll button in this one is X, and in Witcher it's A. I would think I was pressing A half that damn time, because I kept noticing I was healing myself, and so I was wasting all of my adrenaline. But then the times that I did hit X, that one time when I kept saying roll, 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 or two of the times that I was doing that, I did hit the right button. It wasn't working. The rest of the times I was hitting the wrong button. And at least two of those times the one time when I died, for sure, I was pressing the right button and it wasn't rolling. Kept doing this. Or it kept going. Now, see, now it rolls. It kept doing this. It's my controller that was messing up that time, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Wow. Impotent rage! I still gotta make it over here. Kill all these guys stealthily, hopefully. Hopefully they don't have any freaking dogs. Or anything. Oh, what am I doing? Poison. Headshots. Okay. I don't care if the arrows are poison. I guess I could change them. I don't really want to. Wow. All kinds of good stuff up here. I want to check chat. Did Barry just get here? What's up? Eventually you'll get a bow like that. Bear snack. Yeah. Change basic to poison. It's like a lovely petting zoo. Update my game today. Updated. Oh yeah. We'll have to go over the weekly. Need more sword practice. That's the problem I'm having too with the swords is Witcher. This is sword with this one. That one is hard one. That one's the fast one. It's a fast, and Witcher's, like I said, Witcher's got a lot of the same moves as this one. You have fast swipes like this, and you have the hard ones like this. Witcher's exactly the same, but it's a different button, two different buttons. Oh, there's a lot of stuff up on top of this hill. Wow. This place is going to have guards everywhere, huh? All the way up there. None over here? Some kind of pit. I've never been here before. Some guy's dunking some dude's head in a bucket of water or something. Okay, guess that's it. Roll, damn you. Yeah. Those girls are too hot. Psst. Can't run and roll at the same time for some reason. I noticed that too. Oh yeah, that might be it too. You know what? A lot of times I was probably hitting the button to aim too when I was doing that. That might have caused it. Wait. Some button, I don't know. Press and hold. Yeah, I know. It wasn't working. It's this controller. I bought this controller about a year ago. I was having problems with my old controller, and Wow, that's glitched. And somebody donated some money one time, and I ended up buying this controller. But I think these things probably only last, the way I treat them, probably only last about a year before they start really screwing up. So I abuse the crap out of them, I guess. Go up. Oh, you freak. God, dude's coming. Right now. Right now. Go down. Down, 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 down. Wow. Later. Is he still alive? Oh. You know what I didn't get? Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't get any adrenaline. Might need it. I hear something. Where you at? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. Oh, God. Oh, that wasn't freaking good. That wasn't good. Wow. I just wasted all my adrenaline on that bastard. Oh, bad shot. Wow. Wow. Can you shoot straight, please? I'm not good at this. Where'd that bastard? Oh, God. Yeah, got him. No, don't kill him, please. I wish you could stop your bird from killing things. That's not getting my adrenaline up, and the bird kills them. Wow, that was a bad shot. There we go. I'm full. All right, now let's go kill these bastards. We save. Oh no, no. Playing on PC. Yep. Might be we are just old and suck too. I kind of resigned to that possibility anyway. I know that's my problem. My biggest problem, and that's I get frustrated because I can remember a time when I used to play games, and I'd play more than one game at a time. And when I'd play the game, I would remember automatically what keys to press or what buttons to press, depending on what game I played. Now it's more of this muscle memory thing kicks in. If I've been playing a game like this one's the second night in a row that I'm playing this one. By tomorrow night, my muscle memory will kick in, and I'll probably won't hit the wrong buttons as much. But then, come Sunday night, what is it tonight? That was Friday, huh? Yeah. Then come Sunday night, I'm going to be switching back to possibly, if me and Darcy ain't playing Borderlands, I'll be switching back to Witcher, and then I'll have the same problem with it for a couple days. And then when I switch back to this next week, I'll freaking have the same problem again. It's like, why? It's like I don't automatically remember which buttons to press. It's more of a muscle memory thing anymore.
What's happening over there?
Oh, hey, there's the tablet. There's another tablet. This place has two of them. Get him! Wow, I couldn't tag that dude.
What?
Oh God, another guy coming. Oh, stuck! Oh God, come on, hide. Oh God, I can't go through a freaking rug.
We need to check that body.
Another one coming.
I got it. For the gods!
Oh shit. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Ah. Press the wrong freaking button 5 times in a row, and I can't switch in the middle of a fight. Damn it. Come on. Get out of here.
Come back here. He won't get away from us. Let's go. Yes.
Always shouting at the TV when I play. Yeah, I hear that. Come on. Wow. I don't know why I can't lock onto those guys from up here. And they're passing under me. Shit, and Fallout Syndicate. You could do a freaking aerial assault from on the top of a freaking cathedral. But guess can't do it here. Oh, wrong dang. Wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Just wasted all my adrenaline again. Pick what? Torch. Oh, don't think so, homeboy. Oh, you freaking freak. Throw him. Good enough. Only 2 guys left, it looks like. That guy's in the same place as the other one was before. Oh, that's that dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There's something over there. What?
Is that all of them? I think so. Ooh, hey. So, friggin' Ark of the Covenant. I don't want to unlock this dude yet. Might end my thing. The hell is this guy? Oh, there's one right here. That's only 2 out of 5. There's one. Oh, they're like all over the place. Three. Down here. One more captive and one more... What's up there? This is a whole different setup over here. Ah, it's a whole different area. Where's the other captive then? Is it this guy? That looks like one of them brothers. How's the other freaking captive? These are all the freaking freaks I let go. There it is. I've been in that room twice already. More than that. Jacob and Evie are badasses. Yeah. Legendary hammer. What, I got a legendary hammer or what? I already have one. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Hammer of Jason, like Jason and the Argonauts. Damage with shield break ability. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, I never let this guy loose. Opened the cage but didn't let him loose.
I know.
There we go.
Timotheus, we have to get out of here. Timotheus!
Where are they? Cursed Spartan dogs. Where are they hiding?
You're safe, Timotheus. I promise.
You're one of their spies.
Timotheus! What are you doing?
Lykinos? I'm so sorry.
I'm just glad you're all right.
You saved us once again, mercenary.
In more ways than one.
The famed Eagle Bearer hasn't saved you just yet.
Oh, that's the dude?
It's
The
nice
father
to
owed money
finally
to.
meet Theocles' boys.
And you must be the man responsible for my pater's death.
Responsible? Your father was one of my best smugglers before he screwed me over.
Our father would never work for you.
He had no choice. Dear Theocles liked to gamble. With my support, he could place bad bets all day long and keep that lovely home of yours.
Something tells me your support came with strings attached.
Hardly. Theocles and I were partners for years before I killed him. Unfortunately, a man who gambles with another man's drachmi stops being a gambler and turns into a thief.
You got your payment, and Theocles' blood. What do you want with Lykinos and Timotheus?
The Oclis may be dead, but I haven't received my drachmae yet.
Well, you
You
maybe
expect
should
me
have
to
killed
pay?
him.
One way or another, yes.
I'll pay the debt. We can talk this out. Let's try that.
Can't we come to a more peaceful arrangement?
If the brothers can't pay, there's nothing left to discuss.
What about you and me?
You? Maybe there is something the great Eagle Bearer could do for me.
Well, what is it?
There's a man in Corinth. He's my biggest competitor. I need him taken care of, publicly. Big guy, swears a lot. Can't make it 5 steps into Corinth without hearing about him.
You mean the monger?
Exactly. Oh, and Eagle Bearer. His death better be a bloody spectacle. Otherwise, the debt goes unpaid.
Thank you for saving me, Alexios. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
I need to tell Alexios something too.
I'm sorry for running from you the other day. It wasn't how I really feel about you.
I would never leave you.
What I mean to say is I shouldn't have run from you when I want to be with you.
Wow.
I'm the only reason you even know each other. The fates have spoken. The gods brought us together. I feel it in the fiber of my soul.
Dude, even if I was gay, I wouldn't freaking be going for the gay one.
I just like you as friends. Both of you.
I see.
If that's how you really feel.
Why did you look at him like that?
Thank you
God.
again for saving me. And for everything.
It's like he was thinking it over.
Goodbye.
Like, oh,
I
maybe
guess.
I'm wrong. Maybe I want your dick. I don't think so, buddy. Wow. Game tries to make you gay even if you're not. I mean, God, I know it's Greece, and apparently even in mythology, or not mythology, in history, they, you know, make a lot of fun about Greeks being gay and stuff. A lot of fun about it. They don't do that anymore. That's not politically correct. But it's a little bit too much when you're freaking playing a game and they start trying to push it on you. I don't understand why. I know that gay people have been messed with a lot in the past, and you know, the whole gay marriage fight and equal rights fights and stuff like that, and the marches and stuff, but I think that it would be really good if they could try to understand where other people are coming from. There's freedom, like there's freedom of religion in our country, for one thing, and some guy, a religious person that refused to make a marriage cake for a gay wedding, I mean, I could understand why that's wrong, but you got to look at it from other people's sides too. I could see why a religious person thinks that way, because that's what they grew up believing. And some religions, period, don't even believe in regular sex, between regular people, except for if it's for procreation, or between regular sex between man and a woman, unless it's just for procreation, which You know, I mean, that's hard to try to imagine. But if you put yourself in the position of other people, people have their own beliefs, and they should be able. That's why we have freedom of religion in this country, is because people should be able to believe what they want to believe. And if they don't believe, I mean, as long as they don't try to do something violent against other people, then they should be able to believe what they want to believe, you know? It's when the religion gets too far and they go on these freaking witch hunts for people, which that seems to be what they're doing now on the far left, is going on witch hunts for people that don't believe what they believe, you know? It's like this double standard. There's a reason why we have freedom of religion. It's because people should be able to believe what they want to believe without being it being forced on them and shit getting thrown in their face, you know? And that's the biggest problem with the social climate nowadays, is that people don't remember how hard fought some of these freedoms were. I mean, they're freaking self-segregating at colleges now, having all black graduations, or black only safe spaces, or women's only safe spaces. I can actually kind of see it with the women, but then they turn around and say that, well, women are equal to men, or they say that women, not that they're equal, because in the law everybody should be equal, but not that they're equal, it's that they're the same. Far left groups, they don't want to make a. That's why that guy got fired at freaking Google, is because he said that women have different desires, or not desires, but ambitions than men do, and see things a little bit differently, and that there's real reasons why there's differences in men and women, and what a lot of people don't realize, that's a James Damore guy. What a lot of people don't realize is that he was actually trying, he was at least kind of a progressive person himself, and he was trying to come up with solutions to help the women in the tech fields, to try to say, well, if we as a group can do this and do this and do this, it would be better on the women. It would help them try to understand things. It would try to help the guys understand what's going on with the women. But see, then you can't even mention that there's even any differences, and that was the big freaking deal. There is differences, and that's what's really screwed up, is that they'll say, they'll have all these women only screenings of Wonder Woman or whatever, and self-segregate between men and women, but then they'll turn around in the same breath and say that women and men are the same, and that you can't say that there's any differences. That's sacrilege. Anyway, that's my rant. I gotta lay off the rants. I don't know if I don't know if I was saying that the way I actually meant it. What was going on in my head probably wasn't the same thing that came out of my mouth, in other words. But I know what I'm talking about. I just don't understand. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I don't understand why the social climate has got so bad. Not just political. The whole freaking, there's a lot of politics in it, but just the whole social environment in the United States. When we are the luckiest friggin' people in the damn world to live in the United States, why do we have to create such turmoil and misunderstanding? And it's it's on purpose half the damn time. There's this partisan split, a political split that's getting into the social lives of people also, and it's just really freaking stupid. See, well, it's 1 a.m. out. Thanks for the stream. I think you Dark Souls. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Come back again sometime. Hit a like. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I play this 3 nights a week, and I play Witcher 3 nights a week, and also play Borderlands 2, and we're going to start Ark Evolved this next Wednesday. Anyway, have a good one. Now I remember that awesome white shiny suit. White shiny suit. What am I doing? Okay, let me go talk to this guy.
Εξίστα με του φρονή, συναλλάσσεται στο τέρμα της οδού, νηνή εστί ο γείτον μη. Λέγωση εμεί εξαδέλφια. My, is that Alexios of Aiad, the Eagle Bearer, messenger of Zeus, he who launched 1,000
No, somebody else is going to try to pick up on me.
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
Who's your friend? Is this that guy that was at that freaking party with Socrates and a bunch of other people earlier in the game? Oh, Buna, did you notice that I had Evie in this game too? If you haven't seen her, I'll show her after I'm done here, if I remember. Who's your friend?
I'd like to know more about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Braxilla.
Braxilla. Wooing?
I'm Misthios, not some famed lover.
You can tell just from looking at him, but enough of that.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Braxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon, wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this
And
is
how do you know?
Braxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the Poetry Festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open for you.
Wow. These guys are clueless.
I'll return with your flowers. Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
Say I do get these flowers. Where would I bring them?
Back to camp? Braxilla should be in her tent.
These guys really look gay, and they are trying to deflower a goddess.
You mentioned being here for a poetry festival.
I did. It's one of the many festivals to Apollo, but this one holds a special place in my heart. among other places. Other festivals are so stuffy. Here we worship like maenads.
Like what?
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
So you and... Oh, wait. We'll do the Eevee thing first. So right here. See? Well, that's as much as you can see over here. But, yep. She doesn't look like Eevee in the face, but it's supposed to be Eevee. She's one of my lieutenants on my ship. She went back in time. She found a time machine in Big Ben. Or somewhere. I don't know. So you and Dars have Ark. I just got it last time it was on sale on Steam. Got it pretty cheap, I think. I can't remember exactly how much. I did not notice that Pale. Oh, yeah, the Eevee. Yeah. Got it. Let me see. Can I... Whoops. Let me find my ship. Find my cheap, man. Where's my cheap? Where's my ship? Wow, I left it way down here. I have Ark on Xbox, however, I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Yeah. I guess Darcy's had it for a while, but she couldn't play it because of her old computer. Now she's got a better computer. It's what inspired a lot of Conan Exile. It's a really big game. Yeah, it's huge. It's let me see. There she is. Watch. It's over 100 gigabytes. There she is. Eevee! Eevee! These are all my lieutenants, all four of these. Except for the guy with the blue hood. That's, what's his name, ain't it? Barnabas? Oh, there's the other lieutenant. Right here, this girl. Oh yeah, I didn't finish. Except you can tame dinosaurs. Yeah. I eventually plan to get Conan Exile on PC. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted. I don't know if I'll play it again though. But Conan was fun while we played it on the server. But I'm setting up a server for Ark, and I'm using Darcy's old computer, which is a better computer than the one that we had the server on before. And hopefully it won't lag or anything. I'm going to try to set it up tomorrow. We want to have it set up by Wednesday, so we can start Ark on Wednesday. I want to test it though before then. But you know, when you do, we can run characters on a server. Want to tame a Triceratops? Where's Jacob? I don't know. I don't know why they didn't give us Jacob too. Or is there Jacob? What's on the main menu? Probably, guys probably can't see this. Oh, yeah, I gotta use my mouse. Club rewards. Nope, just Evie. See what else I got. Got different boats. I'll get this one too. Yay. Probably would have to. The Blind King quest. You can access this reward within the game. You may need to progress. Oh, huh. Okay. Ah, did it come up? Unlock reward. So let me see. Okay. She's got some good stuff. Rower, stamina, fire damage. This guy's got arrows, firepower, and rower stamina. Javelin, firepower. There we go. Health on lieutenants. Ship health recovery after boarding. You know what? I also have these guys. These are from Syndicate. Let's put them on board. Kind of looks funny though, having all these dudes on here now. Oh hey, there's what's her name? Aya. She's from Origins. Wow, they're too close together. I can't even see her. Would you guys just not crowd the lady? Pervs. Who's that? Oh, sorry, lady. Oh, that's that one lady. Okay. There's Evie. Hey, Evie. Stop wiping your boogers on your sleeve. Okay, I'm done here. Oh, wait. I got some stuff I can put in here. We'll do Eve. It likely won't happen till summer because of school. Most of the club stuff is blue gear. It is only useful for a short time. Oh yeah, I know. I put all the clubs, the swords and stuff away that I got. Blighters, yeah. I thought they were rooks. I don't know. Does it say? Doesn't say. What's the color, huh? Blighters were red, huh? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played the game. Rooks wear green. Guess they figured they could have used them because there's no Jake. They couldn't use them because there's no Jacob. Oh, I'm going right here. I need to keep all my warrior stuff. Unless I need to still, then I can just switch. Where's the other one? There's one more. A kill one? What's that?
These must be the coral roses.
Oh, it's a flower. Is he alive or dead? Oh, he's I need 5 of them. Is this the party? Oh, there's no party. Oh, we're trying to get him laid by a goddess, huh? Where's the goddess? Is this her? That's the other dude, ain't it?
I found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You know what? If she wants to lay somebody over these flowers, you know, it's not going to be you then. You're the one who came here to see her You didn't pay me.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
Wow. I'm no poet.
I'd say it all wrong. I'm a Misthios, not a poet.
Then, would you at least deliver the flowers while I rehearse?
Fine. But the rest is up to you.
Okay. She's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
Well, apparently she's not a real
Praxilla,
goddess.
I have flowers for you from Orchimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Alexios of Aiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress of the golden strings.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary of Aiad?
Age doesn't concern me, only drachma. Mastery doesn't... mastery takes time. What? Oh.
It would be foolish of me to assume a master of the craft would be young.
Praxilla, this is Alexios of Aiad, eagle-bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Alexios, Al. All the kings cowered from this god-child's power. Are scowling Achilles. Alexios, please, cry lads and ladies.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of titans. He who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Orchimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
To the pile. That's kind of mean. You should be more grateful. Flattery doesn't go far with me either.
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
Wow.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
Achaikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
Achaikos?
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without Achaikos.
I did see Orchimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Wow.
This lyre was special. Can you play another for your recital?
Perseus without winged sandals or a mirrored shield was just a man. Would he have the same legends, the same mystery if he performed each task without a legendary weapon?
It's very valuable, both in significance and in drachmi.
Orchimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There's no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
Explore the camp. This camp.
βέβαιος. Τούτη είναι καλό. Έπαιζε με στενό στενό. Αληθώς και χαριτωμένο. Και στενός της που χαιρετίζει. Μωρά παντάς και που σε παίρνει την ουρά του κοινός και...
Praxilla's lyre has gone missing. Have you seen it?
Praxilla's lyre is missing? That's terrible news. First Snow-Eve repeat this and now this? Krefsis really has gone to the dogs. If Praxilla doesn't perform, my cohort and I shan't be visiting Krefsis next year.
I'm looking for a man named Archimedes.
I know an Archimedes. Otherwise, no.
He might have been holding a lyre.
There are as many men holding lyres here as there are blades of grass on a field.
Yeah.
Πού με ακούεις? Λέγω συνθηγάτη σου με τα...
I'm looking for a missing lyre.
Aren't we all?
Are we?
He gave me wood? Wait, that's not even right.
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes? Archimedes. That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Did he have a lyre on him?
I didn't see him with one. I saw him talking to you, then walking towards Praxilla's tent. He and Praxilla's pretty Elot have been sneaking around lots. Just assume they were, you know, planting a garden.
Is the Temple of Athena the best place to sell a stolen lyre?
You can buy and sell anything here, unfortunately. But going to the Vipers guarantees the person you stole from won't follow you in. Shame. It was such a beautiful temple.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the Temple of Athena Itonia.
What the hell are they doing? Well, I think they're actors. Where am I going now? It's over there somewhere. Gorgeous game. Oh, same here. We'll play it again one day. Such a fun game. Yeah, I feel like playing it again too sometime. I think that's... I've been thinking back on all the Assassin's Creed games, and I think that's the best one out of all of them. I really like that game. Looking back on each one of them, I think I had the funnest time playing it. Had a lot of fun in Unity too, but Unity just had a lot of bugs in it. Elder of what? Wish she would rattle my rocks. That guy is a bit of a tramp. Yeah. Better save again. Have a new AC3 remastered. Haven't downloaded it yet, though. They gave it to me with AC Odyssey. I think I was supposed to get it too, but I already had. Oh, did I? I don't remember. Oh no, that's if you get the season pass. I don't have the season pass. Who's this? Why is that chick after me?
Put it out! Put it out!
Oh God, I'm stuck on a rock. I'm stuck on a rock. I'm on fucking fire. I made the villagers give up any valuables to the followers. Loot is outside the village for you. They'll think twice next time they complain about us. What the heck does that mean? Well, this is the girl that was there.
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the liar.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the liar to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
The Vipers have Archimedes and the liar now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
It's already getting late, guys. I think I'm going to end this here because I know that this is going to go on and on. It's one of them quests that have about 5 parts to it, and this is only like the second part. So it's a good place to end right here, and tomorrow night when I start, I'll start right here and go in here and find out what happened to the liar. What is a liar? Is like a harp, but smaller, right? Like they always say that Nero played a lyre while Rome was burning. It's just like a handheld harp. Can't remember. My memory is so bad. Anyway, be back at 7 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow night with this. And on Sunday, me and Darcy will be playing Borderlands 2 at noon. So till then, leave a like, share, subscribe. Check out the links in the description below. Support my channel if you can with PayPal, or you can get some merch, get some loot, get some PaleRider loot, all in the description below. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by, guys. Have a good one. Adios.